Joined by Delaware head coach Jim Sherman, players Nick Ferdinand and Eric Young. Coach will ask you to start with an opening statement, and then we'll go ahead and open it up to questions.
Well, I mean, obviously we just came out of the gate swinging the bats. You know, we've been going better. Probably the last third of the year, our top of our order. Our more experienced guys are really carrying us. Obviously, the big 7 spot in the third was a difference maker. I think it rocked Hofstra on their heels a little bit, like it would any club in their first game of the playoffs. And then you know, Nicky had that big hit, the bases loaded, Ferdinand, and then Eric Young, you know, pitched a brilliant game, and that's what you got to do. You got to get the great pitching, and here we sit. We're 2-0.
Hey, Coach, how important is it to get a complete game the distance in terms of setting up your pitching the rest of the way? How big a lift is that for you?
Well, you know, I think, you know, Mark would think the same way. I mean, we're going to play UNC Wilmington, and you know, they've only played one game, so they have a little edge in the sense of the amount of arms they got probably available. That's why we kind of carried it a little bit. You know, people might say, okay, you know, maybe he's at a pitch count, he's maybe 100, 110. I think he ended up with maybe 120 something. Am I correct? Okay, 130. You know, we've talked about that, where he's going, what's going on in his baseball career, and as we come down to the finish line in the playoffs, we might have to extend you. And you know, hey, shoot, I remember the days of Nolan Ryan going 160 pitches, but you know, he pitched great for us. It helped us, kept us out of the bullpen, kept us fresh and ready to go tomorrow. So it was really important.
Eric, for you, how much of an advantage is it to get that early lead? And it seemed you were just kind of living in the strike zone after that.
Yeah, it just made things a lot easier. You know, we put up that huge spot in the first couple innings, and you know, for me, I can just fill it up. You know, we're up, you know, eight runs or so in the second inning, and you know, just fill up the zone, make him force contact, and that's pretty much what I try to do, is just force contact, early contact on the ground. So.
And Nick, that big hit, what did you see? What was the pitch? What did you get?
It was a breaking ball. Left it up. I was looking for a mistake there. Coach Sherm always, you know, pounds on us. You know, look for mistakes, power counts. So, you know, took his advice. But yeah, it was. You know, just took advantage of a mistake by the pitcher. So, just happy I put the ball in play somewhere hard.
Not that there's much to complain about when you put up that many runs, but you guys then did slow down offensively the last 4 innings. Did they adjust, do something different, or is there just a lack of maybe urgency when you've got a big lead? Is it hard to?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can say that, maybe a little lack of urgency, but you know, we were still trying to put good at bats together. You know, we were a team we build on momentum. You know, we're big on that. We've been like that all year, and you know, I just think it might have been a little lack of urgency, but nothing. Yeah.
How much momentum do you get from it? It was such a convincing win. How much momentum do you have right now?
I mean, just coming off the Towson game last night, that was a big momentum shift right there for us. And you know, we believe since the beginning of the year that we're one of the best teams in the league. So we're just keeping that confidence, and you know, wins like Towson yesterday kind of just reinforced that. So.
They swept you in the 3 you played. What was different tonight?
Well, you know, different really was you know, and I'm not taking anything away from Hofstra, you know, and they're still alive in this playoffs. Is you know, we were coming off a bye weekend over about a 12-day span. We only played 1 game. We're young at times when we have a certain lineup together on the field, and I think that played in. We're just a little rusty. You know, the more we play, I think, you know, the better we are, you know, or we get as a young club. So they caught us at a not a real good time, but also caught us at their right time. They were going very well at that time. They looked as, you know, physical as anybody in this league, and you know, just wasn't their day tonight. Tonight, what a 24 hours difference makes. You know, 4 innings into the Towson game, we're down 7-1. You know what I mean? And you know, about 4 innings into this game, 5 innings in this game, we're up 10-0. So what a difference, right? And here we sit 2-0, and we're in the winners bracket. So and we got a little bit of luck last night to win that game. So we could be easily in a different seat. So we're appreciative, you know, and the guys did a great effort. So we're ready, man.